Star Wars now has its very own frightening species of symbiotes that infect their hosts and turn them into Star Wars' version of a vampire, and that they were feared so much in the galaxy that even the Empire was afraid of them. At the beginning of this story, Dr. Aphra makes a deal with the powerful Luke Skywalker. Aphra wants Luke to come with her to the planet Kataf Aten so that she can use him to get an audience with the Queen. To do this, Luke needed to show the Queen he is a Jedi, as the Queen is obsessed with knowing as much as possible about rare biology. Aphra wants to meet the Queen as she believes she can open a crystal that she took from a temple called the Ordo Aspectu Temple, and Aphra thinks that having Luke reveal himself as a Jedi to the Queen is the only way to get her to open the crystal. She wants this crystal opened as it contains a copy of a Jedi Master inside it. Luke agrees to aid Aphra if she allows him to gain knowledge and learn from the Jedi Master, which she agrees as she has no alternative. After the young Jedi Luke Skywalker uses his Force abilities in front of the Queen, she asks him and Aphra to join her for dinner. When the food arrives, she has Luke use his powers to remove the lid off the container. When it was removed, Luke and Aphra run, as it's revealed on the tray to be 3 creatures that look similar to an insect. As they flee, the Queen reveals that these creatures are one of the most dangerous organisms in the galaxy, and that they are named Abesian symbiotes. She also adds that any contact with the symbiote will allow her to take over all brain and motor functions, and that the symbiote in a year's time of being attached to someone can cause death. When Leia, Han Solo, and Sanastaroris come to aid Luke, Aphra tells them that the symbiotes are so twisted and out of control that even the Empire was afraid of them, and that they refuse to use them against their enemies. The Queen is a host to one of the most powerful symbiotes, which grants her powers that the other hosts that the symbiotes have infected don't have. One of these powers is mind control, which she uses on Luke and Han and puts them in some kind of trance, and then looks as if she feeds on their blood and life force. The Queen believes feeding on Luke will increase her power significantly with all the power he possesses. With this and her really pale skin, she contains the qualities similar to a vampire, but doesn't have the disadvantages as one, such as not being able to be in sunlight. Leia, Aphra, and Sana realize that the symbiotes have a different reaction when infecting Wookiees, and they use this with 000 infecting Black Cross Sanson with a symbiote sending him into a furious rage, which grants him the ability of increased strength, which is greatly improved, and Aphra's droids use this to their advantage by using the rage-filled Wookiee to get inside the Queen's fortress that is known as the Screaming Citadel. When the crystal is opened, Aphra runs and leaves the Citadel, but then has a change of heart and runs back into the Screaming Citadel in hopes to save Luke and help him escape. She uses a symbiote to infect Luke, as it has a strict way of life where only the most powerful one will rule all other symbiotes. After the symbiote finishes infecting Luke and making him his host and bonding with the young Jedi, Luke's symbiote makes himself king of the symbiotes and attacks the Queen with only one thing in mind: to kill her. Appa thinks that the Jedi inside the crystal, Raw, can help aid Luke in the battle, and throws the crystal to him in hopes that it does. But this never happened, as Raw is actually revealed to be a rogue Jedi that turned corrupt and tries to persuade Luke to use the power the symbiote gave him, but Luke turns them both down and breaks free from their control before defeating the Queen by himself. After they killed a good amount of the hosts that were infected, the symbiote that had latched onto Han Solo and infecting him, making him his host, is made the new king and is now the leader of the symbiotes. But after Han Solo realizes he has no interest in ruling them, he gives the symbiotes the order to release the hosts they infected, which they follow without question. After Luke and his friends leave the planet, one of the former slaves of the planet is latched onto and infected by the Queen's symbiote, which somehow wasn't killed in the battle, which tells us that these symbiotes are nowhere near done with the galaxy, and that they will continue living on this planet and will continue to grow and get stronger and flourish under their new king. So let me know in the comments what you think about this story, and if you'd like to see it turned into some sort of animation or be in live action, and what do you think would happen under the symbiote's new leadership, and do you think they could plan to make our main characters pay for what they did later in the timeline? Thanks everyone for watching the video. I'll see you all in the next episode, and until then, this was Star Wars Luke. Have a great day, and may the Force be with you.